Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Time and reality hold no boundaries for the Netherworld Soul Collector.
I cut pathways through dimensions to collect the souls of the living, to feed the hunger of my lord and master Demonstro, until his hunger ceases and he releases my shackles.
Protect your souls and make mischief.
Hello, everybody! Another Sunday night with the Gastlecast. How do you feel? I'm sure you feel good. We're so glad to have you here hanging with us tonight to unveil something huge. I mean, look, about a little under a year ago, we went to New York Comic Con. We had our second, I guess you would call it Night of Mischief. Did we call it Night of Mischief last year?
Yes, we did.
We didn't call it Night of Mischief the first year. I think we called it the Mischief Toys event. So Night of Mischief was really named for the first time last year. And while we were there, Heather and I, if you watched our little documentary that we made for 2023, you would see that Heather and I were literally printing out pictures to put on these boards that we had made for the year before. And we ended up pasting this big picture of Mortem. And the funny part about all this is that we were not even entirely sure or aware if Mortem would end up looking the way that he did in that artwork. Very similar to Demonstro the year before.
Yeah.
The year before, we had unveiled Demonstro, and it was so far different. He had a different name. It was called Demontra. So then he went through all sorts of different changes, and so now you know that Demonstro today. When it comes to Mortem, we fell in love with him. We immediately loved the character. We had given our artist Noelle sort of all access just to do whatever she wanted with this particular character. And I gave her a couple of things. I said, I really want an oversized scythe on the character, and I want this character to really stand out among all of the Mischief Toys characters and figures. And she killed it. So that artwork that we showed last year was Mortem, the Mortem that you're going to see tonight in figure form, and that's something that you just saw in a little intro that we did. So we are doing something different for this drop, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. We're also going to tell you the day of this drop. We're going to tell you the time of the drop. We're going to tell you all the other things that will be available this week for this grand entry of our brand new character, Mortem.
We also have something coming out this week that is not Mortem related.
Right. Yeah, something a little bit different.
So hold on to your butts, baby.
Before we go any further, though, make sure you go over to MischiefToys.com and order your hoodies. They're up right now. We have all of those pulled over hoodies, and on top of that, we have zip-up hoodies. Go and buy them right now because you have until 10 p.m. tonight. So we are about under 2 hours away from the end of that sale. We have gotten a lot of orders. I will tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this right now.
If you're about to say what you're about to say, I'd prefer you not.
What, about the one hoodie?
Yes.
The one type of hoodie?
Yes.
Okay, you don't want me to say anything?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can I show you
You can.
what I was going to talk about? Okay, so I was talking about, let's see, hold on everybody. I was talking about,
The ones that are not right.
yes,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, I think it's important.
Okay, you can.
I think it's important. So, okay, here's what I wanted to talk about. What I want to mention. I'll turn this up. I don't know how we're so quiet all the time. It's way up. So, was everything okay?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I heard a noise.
So, oddly enough, people have been begging for, the oddly enough's coming in a minute. Oddly enough, which you'll find out about soon, we put up zip-up hoodies because people have been begging for them. We've never put them up before. And so this is the very first time we've put them up, and no one is ordering them. It is really weird. So I don't know if it's due to the designs that we put out. I don't know exactly what it is. People are ordering the pullovers like nobody's business. But those zip-ups are not getting any love for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but what it tells me is not to do zip-up hoodies again. So for those people out there who were crying and begging for zip-up hoodies, which was a lot of people, you may never get them again. So expect this maybe to be the last time you see zip-up hoodies, at least for a little while, because we don't want to put up something. We have minimums, so there's a certain amount that we have to make. Otherwise, we're gonna have to end up buying extras and just having them lying around.
As of right now, I have to buy extras of both.
Right. So, zip-up hoodies may never come back again or anytime soon. That's one piece of news I wanted to put out there. Let's see. Mortem. So Mortem unveiled last year. Everybody started calling him Reaper Ghastly was the name that he had. Reaper Ghastly. And we tried to sort of steer people away from using that name as much as we possibly could. Because, we wanted to make sure that everybody understood it was a brand new character and that this wasn't Ghastly dressed up or anything like that, because we have dressed up Ghastly before. We've done all sorts of stuff with Ghastly. So this character is very important in the saga or story of Mischief Toys. And Mischief Toys, the story, hopefully one of these days we'll end up doing a comic book or something of that nature. I really would love to see a cartoon of Ghastly and all these other characters. Maybe it'll happen one day. I'm not entirely sure. But it's a big deal that we get this story out. And we're going to get it out in one way or the other. But Mortem is basically Demonstro's like little minion. And Mortem is able to literally go through all these different realities. He cuts through with his scythe. His scythe is very powerful. He cuts through realities and he can jump around, and that's why there are all these different versions of Ghastly that we put out in different versions of Demonstro. So in all those different realities, you have different versions of each of these characters, to include different versions of Mortem that they can traverse and go all over the place. So our story will be heavy on this character, Mortem. So that's why he's so damn important. And I'm really, really glad that we're finally able to drop him. This has been a long time coming. In fact, I wanted to get this figure out like way earlier this year, but unfortunately we were unable to do that due to scheduling and everything else in between. So finally, Mortem is here. Not with Reaper Ghastly, it is Mortem. His time has finally come. So
he is not Ghastly.
So before we get into showing you Mortem and giving you, we brought Demonstro out. We have Ghastlies around here also.
I have a Ghastly right here.
Oh, perfect. Well, we have Ghastlies as well. Just to kind of show you sizes. We wanted to give people an understanding of how big Mortem really is. And so Mortem isn't as small as many of you may think he is. In fact,
and he's 25 inches tall.
Right. But
I'm just kidding.
He's larger. He's larger than I think most people will expect. And in fact, what we were trying to do, which we did not end up doing, We tried to fit him into a Ghastly size box, but it turns out that he's a little bit bigger, especially with the scythe. So we could not fit him inside of a Ghastly size box.
I misspoke during, it was either a live or a Patreon call. I thought that he was in a Ghastly size box, but he's not.
Right. So, hold on, I gotta activate the air in this place because it is friggin' hot in here. I think it's Heather. Heather's making me hot. Heather's making me hot. So he is a little bit larger.
Yes.
We're also doing something like completely different with this drop. And the reason why we wanted to do something, can I explain it?
Yes.
Okay, the reason why we're doing something entirely different with this drop is that a lot of people will often complain that they do not have a fair access to a first run figure. So Mortem will have a first run, and we're going to show you what the figure comes with, the pin, and everything else in between. The way that we're doing this drop is you have a chance at this figure. So if you are a chance at the first run, you'll get a Mortem, but it depends if you get a first run Mortem or not. Okay, and some people will get the first run Mortem with the pin, the whole 9 yards. Others will get the regular Mortem. On top of that, we are going to sign every single box. And I'm going to show you
every single first run box.
Thank you. Every single first run box. And I'm going to show you the type of marker that we're using. In fact, it's on the box. We've already signed one to show you what it looks like. But it basically looks like a mirror. The way that it's signed, it looks like chrome or something. It's really, really cool looking. Heather ordered some special markers in which to do this. So we are super stoked. What, you can barely hear us? This is what is going on here, Connie? Somebody else said that. What's happening here? You still can't hear? Somebody said we sounded good. Some people are saying they can't hear us. All right, I'm turning us up a little bit. Let's see if we can. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. Let's see. All right, I'm turning us up. Hopefully we're a little bit louder now. Hopefully. Test.
I'm gonna turn us down for a second, actually.
Okay. All right. Oh, you can hear us? Okay, now you can hear us. Okay, good. So, thank you, Travis. I'm not saying Connie's wrong. I'm just saying there's something going on. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the TV. Could it be the TV? Is it the problem with the TV?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. So, the figure will be sold as it's basically a mystery. Will you get a regular Mortem? Will you get a first run Mortem? It'll be all up to chance. And we're doing that on purpose. As I mentioned, a lot of people, if you didn't hear me, I'm saying it again. A lot of people would complain that the first runs just go too fast and I don't have a chance at it. Well, now you have a fair chance like everybody else to get one, okay? We wanted to do this time. I want you guys to understand something too, just to be very clear. Everything that we do here, we are not a normal toy company. We're not like all the other guys. We like to do things a little bit different, and we also really, really like to be experimental.
And not just that, but we like to appease our audience, and we listen to you guys. That's why we give you things you ask for. For example, the zip-up hoodies. For example, dad hats. For example, color shirts rather than black every single drop. We try to do as much as we can to appease everybody. And the thing is that we have heard the complaints when people scream, bots took everything. And I sit behind the scenes. I spend hours of my day going through every single order. I can see a lot more than a lot of people may know. A lot of people may think.
Thanks for the sound thing. I'm glad you're saying that it sounds better. Go ahead.
I can see a lot more than people think on our end, and I work my little tail off to ensure that everybody has a fair shot, to ensure that people don't get multiple sent to their home, to ensure that to try to make everybody happy. And I'm not going to be able to make every single person that is a fan of Mischief toys happy, but I do my best. And I feel like, everybody screams, bots, but they don't, I don't think they understand the work that goes into ensuring that things like that don't happen or that things like that are made right. So no matter who buys one, sometime this week, we'll announce the date.
We're going to get
very
more
soon.
information about that soon.
Every single person has a fair shot at getting a first run. And they are all the same price. So you are essentially getting the first run pin for free.
Boom. Look at that. Heather coming in hot. You're getting that pin. You get that pin. It's going to be awesome. We're also going to have stickers, right? Stickers are going to be included in this as per usual. By the way, we have sticker books on MischiefToys.com. If you want to put all your stickers in a same, like the same place, you want to collect them all and be able to see them in pages, head over and check out MischiefToys.com. Get yourself a brand new Mischief Toys sticker book. I love them. I use mine all the time. I put all my little stickers in there.
Yes, you do. I'm not even joking. Whenever he goes to a new place for his job, he will take a sticker book specifically to show his buddies at work. And
100%.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I love to show off the stickers. I'm so excited about our stickers. In fact, I gave a book the other day away to one of my people who work for me. I gave her one of the books because she was loving the stickers on like one of my cups or something. And I was like, let me give you the book and give you some stickers. So she was super stoked over that. She really loved it. Loved the book too. She was like, wow, this thing is like really heavy duty. I don't think she expected to see it look like that. So check it out. Yeah, new sticker bundles, hell yeah. So at the end of the year, we'll definitely do sticker bundles again. We'll do all sorts of fun stuff. We like to do an end of year thing where there's like APs possibly you could purchase at cost, just from the website, or chances at APs. We just like doing all sorts of stuff. So stick with us at the end of the year. And by the way, the end of the year is going to be huge. We have some really cool things coming for the end of the year past NYCC. It's going to be this is one hell of a year. Now, the beginning of the year, like we started off kind of slow. We were doing our black metal figure. We did Hot Topic. Then we moved into like the springtime. We did what figure did we do in the spring? It was like the Valentine's Day figure. We've been we've been like all over the map, right, for this year, which I think is great. Tiki over the summer. And now here we are at Mortem, and New York is going to be huge. Somebody asked in the comments, will we have this Mortem at New York Comic Con? And the answer to that is no. We have absolutely too much to bring to New York. We are going to have a larger booth, but we're going to have a hard time even containing the amount of stuff that we're bringing. If you're going to New York Comic Con, prepare yourself because it's going to get unbelievable. And then on top of that, if you're going to Night of Mischief, holy balls. Over the weekend, I'm just looking over all the things that we're doing. And it's just, I wish I was you, to be honest with you. I wish I was you and I could witness all this. And I'm not the one being the presenter and being the guy. But I will, with Heather, we will be presenting. The narrator will be there. He'll be speaking and doing all sorts of fun stuff. And by the way, we're seeing all sorts of orders coming in for the Zip Up hoodies because I think we will want them. Yes. So
I think they want to see more.
They want to see more, so that's very nice. Thank you. Okay, what's the count of the first run going to be? Okay, we're about to get there, Eric. Thank you for asking that question. Yeah, I'll start off with that. Thank you. 250. So there are 250 of the first run, which comes with a 250 pin. I'm going to start off with the pin first. Let me show you the pin. So the pin's really cool. It is
Mortem.
It is Mortem. And it has a really great, like, cardboard backer. He's badass.
I love him.
So here is Mortem, the brand new Mischief Toys character. There he is with his big scythe hanging over top of his head. And he's got his little robe hanging all over the floor. So this is a 250 piece count pin. We only do first run once of each of our figures that are going to be commons. So Mortem obviously will be a common figure. We'll make, as many as we need when we need them, right? But with this one, we actually probably won't have any more of this figure until sometime next year. We probably won't order any more for a while. So you better get yours now if you want this figure. On top of that, and I'm not going to get into it, we may be making some minor detail adjustments to Mortem. So this version of Mortem might be the only Mortem ever to be on the market. So it is even further past first run. And there's a lot of very good reasons as to why we're doing this. And I will explain that down the road when that time comes. But it's a very good reason and something that I think is going to be really cool. Badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, badass. Yeah, so this is the Mortem pin, 250 count. Of course, for those who aren't aware, I talked about the sticker book a little bit earlier. The sticker book actually holds pins as well. So if you wanted to store your pins, they fit in there just fine. So go ahead and check out that sticker book. You can collect all your pins, all your stickers. It does the whole thing. All right, so who's ready for Mortem? I'm sure you all are. I'm not going to make you sit around and beg for it. Mortem is such a huge deal to me, and I've said on multiple occasions that Mortem, personally for me, and in terms of how I foresee Mischief Toys' growth and future, I see Mortem as being a huge piece to the things that we do. I think it's going to I think this character will elevate us, both in this common version and also in future versions as well. There are so many fun things we could do with this character, and I am so stoked. First off, I just want to throw this out there, and I want you guys to think about this, because I've been thinking about this over the last, like, however many weeks I've been staring at this figure sitting on my desk at work, is imagine this figure as a full glow green piece. It would be unfriggin' believable.
That'd be
like
fun.
I'm so stoked to do something with him like that. But without further ado, this is the first run box with our signatures on it. We've already signed one just to show you a test.
Hold on before you show it. I don't know how this will appear in the camera.
It looks like a mirror in person.
Chris took photos for me to put on the website, and I don't even know if I'm going to include them. I have to find a way to show it. It looks so cool. It literally looks like liquid metal, like we signed with liquid metal.
Like the T-1000 from Terminator 2 is what it looks like.
It looks fantastic.
This is the only drop that's going to be ran like this. Most likely, yeah.
We don't know. It depends on how it goes.
Right. Well, I'm saying maybe, probably, because there are some minor changes I want to make, which I think makes this particular one so much more special.
Yes, Sean, that is correct. You will either get 251st run, or you get with a pin as well, or you get the regular Mortem.
Regular Mortem. Yeah, and everybody wants Mortem. So, all right. So here's the box. So this is Mortem, and there.
You can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. So it looks like
it looks like a mirror
or something. Yeah, a chrome paint pen. Exactly. Yep. I have used a lot of paint pens before, but I have never used a paint pen that really had this sort of like look to it. I think it looks fantastic. I'm going to walk through the box. I don't typically walk through the box, but I want to walk through this box on purpose because there's a lot of purpose to this box. There's a lot of reasoning as to why it's the way that it is. Okay? So, obviously, this is the top of the box, and this is Mortem. This is his face, and that's his scythe, right? Well, on the sides, it'll look like this, right? So this is his robe that's draped around. All right. So So Mortem, his robe that he wears underneath it, he's a soul collector. He's like the Grim Reaper of the world of Mischief Toys, right? Of the Netherworld. He collects souls for Demonstro. That's his purpose, and he's basically shackled to Demonstro. Demonstro holds power over Mortem, and he will let him free once he has enough souls to make him stronger, right? I'm trying to build a story around this because I think it's important, because that's the longevity of what we're doing. I think by saying, Gastley's cool and he just runs around and he's fun, right? That's not enough. I think we need a story to go along with this. So I've been working on that very hard. So this is him, his robe. But then when you open it, you'll see underneath his robe, and no, there's no dick and balls. I just want to tell you that right now.
What if I added one at the last second?
Instead, you're going to see the souls that he's collected. So these are souls that are wrapped up inside of Mortem, and it's a spiral, because inside of Mortem, it's a big spiral. It's just constantly spinning. It's constantly collecting. It's right. It's almost like void. It's almost like the place where the ghosts are stored in Ghostbusters. So that's his void, and where he keeps all of his souls, and then he transfers them to Demonstro. Now, do I understand how that all works? Not yet. I'm still writing all that. So, this is
Do you want
Mortem.
to show in here first?
Yeah, actually, I'll read it. So I wrote this. Basically, any box that you see, I'm typically the one that writes for it, and I wrote a lot when I was much younger. I haven't written in many years, but I try my best at this. So I hope that you guys are on board with me. It says, collecting the souls of the living to satisfy Demonstro's appetite. The netherworld requires more to grant the netherworld requires more to grant the king his might. I roam realities one by one, looking for more souls to hoard. I must continue to add them to be set free by my dark lord. So that's like Mortem is speaking.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah. So the inside, which is something Heather sort of came up with, that is the way the inside is going to look on these boxes, which I think it's hard to see this, but it's sort of swirling. It's almost like, it looks almost handwritten. It's very creepy.
And it's supposed to look as if he's whispering.
Yeah, so it's, so he's, whispering. Yeah, so you heard the voice in the video, the narrator, Peter. I asked him to come up with a new voice, and I sort of went in and edited his voice a little bit to make him sound different than the narrator, because originally he did. So I wanted to change it. So this is Mortem, and I'm going to put him in front of the camera, and then I'll set him next to the other two guys here. So, of course, he's in a plastic bag. It is in a foamy sort of box here. And this, my friends, I'm so happy to finally show you, this is Mortem, the brand new character of Mischief Toys, the Soul Collector, the Reality Walker, and his scythe is called the Wretched One. It's also a big story on the back of this box that explains him a little bit more. So, Mortem sits with his friend. Oh, Heather.
I'm not going down there. I got another one.
Okay, there you go. All right, so Mortem, he sits flush. Obviously, Gastly, he's got his little feet there. Mortem, you don't have to worry about any of that. He sits planted, just flat. Oh yeah, sure. Here, so here's the box, and this is the difference in the box size.
As of right now, we do not have a protector to fit Mortem. However, we will be getting them in very soon.
Yes. So I was going to show a Demonstro box, but I guess it doesn't matter. So this is the size difference in both of these boxes right here. Oh, there you go. Very good. By the way, we have protectors for Demonstro if you need them. They are on the website now. And we have protectors for Gastly, correct? Do we have some on there?
We have wide protectors for initiation and first run Gastly.
Gotcha. So they open from the side. You put your figure in there and it opens from the side instead of on the top. So it could work for other Gastly figures, but you might not want it that way where it's opening on the side. But they do exist. So we will have more for Gastly. So this is showing you size comparison. Obviously, he's a little bit bigger than Gastly. He's not quite as big as Demonstro. Demonstro is hulking. I love Demonstro. He's one of my favorite things. He's so great. But this is Mortem. So it looks like people are loving it, and which is great. I'm so happy because last year when we showed this at the Night of Mischief event, people were very excited and just about beside themselves over the idea of this coming out and us doing this. And that made me happy because obviously when you're trying to build things, you're trying to produce these things, you're hoping that there's going to be a popularity. And we saw it just before our eyes.
Yeah.
It was right there.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yes. Oh, okay. Hold on. Heather's talking to me. I got to see what Heather's saying. That's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, we've already pissed people off tonight. I don't know how to do that.
No, you don't want to do that? No, you wanted to. You wanted to. Due to this.
Right, but I'm saying
Go back around?
yeah.
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Maybe. We're going to give you drop instructions and explain to you how you get this thing. Because who wants Mortem? I mean, are we all on board with Mortem? Is there anybody out there that says screw Mortem? I would love to know. Ray, that's a good question. I'm going to give you your answer. So price tag On Mortem, $65. So he's an in-betweener. He's in between Ghastly. He's in between, in between Ghastly and Demonstro, right? So he sits right in the middle. And I would just like to say this. Remember, we're an independent toy company. We do all this on our own. It's we don't massively produce this stuff. It's expensive to run a business like this, but we do it, and we're able to do it, and we have a fan base, you guys, and we're so appreciative of you. It allows us to do all these different things. So, of course, you know, we have some of these people who will come by and be like, oh, what's Funko Pop's $15? Well, it's just so different. We do everything on a completely different level. So just with that in mind, also heavy-duty box, right? Artwork all over it, story wrapped into it, and it's our thing. It's not licensed to anybody. It is us. It's Mischief Toys. It's Heather and Chris. We're the ones coming up with this stuff. So $65, right? So you either have a chance at getting Mortem by himself, or a Mortem with pin, which will be the first run. That is, they will all be signed, and they will be stickered with the LE 250 count. Okay, so here's what Heather is bringing up. And I think we'll go this route. And the reason why I think we'll go this route is because people love the idea of chance. Now, I want you to know something, and I want to be very clear about this, just in case anybody out there is questioning our candor. But we are incredibly crazy about making sure that all of this is completely blind. For the most part, we wrap all of this stuff before, and then we just put we just drop the thing inside the box, seal it, and then put a sticker on top. So it isn't like we're hooking up friends or doing any of this goofy crap. We are completely mystery. And what's fun for us is that we get to see when people actually get the stuff. That's the fun part for me, because I have no idea who's going to end up with it. Signed by Mortem, man, I wish. So the narrator, Peter, he is now the voice of Mortem. So if you go to New York Comic Con, the narrator will be there. Peter will be there. So he'll sign your box. He'll sign whatever you want. He's a great guy. And we absolutely love him. And I want him to grow with us and do a lot more. He's become an incredibly good friend of mine. I lean on him a lot for a lot of things.
Eric, to answer your question, yes, it is about roughly 70-ish. It depends on where you're located and taxes at a 50-50 shot. So I don't want to consider it a 50-50 shot at, because of the price point. The price point is what it is for Mortem, and then whoever gets the first run gets the pin for $0. So, that's how I can best describe it.
Okay. Is there a problem? I don't understand.
The way the comment came across, I feel like he's saying it in a way that he is not interested in how we're doing this.
Oh, gotcha. That's okay. So, look, we're going to do it the way that we do it. And that's how we do all things. And again, it's all experimental. And I think that it's best that we make sure that this is a completely blind deal. And I want to make sure that people are fairly getting the figure, because people can go on right now and just buy, or when we put it up, not right now, when we put it up, people can, right? People are just zooming in after that one first run piece. We want to give everybody a fair shot. So you can be upset about it. It's okay. I totally understand that. We've dealt with that. We've dealt with that with Gastlecast and also with Mischief Toys. You can't make everybody happy, but we try our best. So the question Heather was asking me, and I think this is the route in which we're going to do this. Can people buy more than one? And the answer to that is yes. You'll have to check out the first time, and then if you want to go back around and add your more odds and order another one, you can very well do that. We're not going to strike anybody down for trying to do it. So you can go back around and buy another. The problem is we can't pack them together because we do not have a box big enough in which to pack them both together. We bought a box specific to this brand new figure. Okay? So please understand us there. And of course, we're going to be dropping a handful of these things. So look, people are saying they don't have any chances. It's possible. I mean, you might be able to get one of these first run figures. Don't count yourself out. Right?
Okay, Eric did not mean it in a negative way. That
Okay.
makes me feel much better. I already feel like we've upset a lot of people, but this is how this is how we decided to do it.
100%. In fact, I'll tell you this right now. Heather was against it. I was the one for it.
I was very against it.
Heather was against it. So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at me. Heather is the GOAT. She's the best person in the room, obviously. We all know that. I know that. You know that. But I made this decision on my own because it makes me upset when I see that people are constantly missing out, and I wanted to give everybody a fair chance. So it is what it is. I made the decision. I'm Dead Gaming. What did you miss? Well, you missed Mortem's unveiling. So here's our friend Mortem. Brand new figure. Box. 250 count first run. We're selling the common and first run as a mystery. So if you buy one, you have a chance at getting either the common or the first run figure. First run figure comes with this lovely pin, which is a 250 piece pin. Excuse me. What are we doing? Oh, okay. And we are going to sign every single first run box. All right. When are we dropping now?
We'll tell you in a moment, but we got an interesting comment. Mama J says, any thoughts on protectors that will fit over an open box for display purposes? Our protectors fit over an open box. I will demonstrate it right here with the Monstro.
Yeah, well, show them what you're doing, or explain what you're doing.
Okay. What I have done is I have pulled out the foam. It has 2 layers of foam. This little piece of foam goes behind the big piece of foam.
So I believe, if I'm not...
Eric.
Was it Eric that told us this? I thought it was Nick
was
Fillet.
Eric.
I thought Nick Fillet told us
It was Eric.
Because I felt like an idiot after it was explained to me.
It
But
was
okay,
Eric.
okay.
So now I'm putting them right here.
Now they sit flush, and then you put him down inside of it. There you go. Boom.
There you go. You can do that with all of our figures.
Boom.
They're protectors.
All right. Yeah. Sir Lance, at least somebody's siding with me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We're trying to do the right thing here. We're trying to do the right thing. Okay. How is the Mortem drop different than your other limited drops? How are you? Okay, so we have never done it in such... Oh, okay, so Nick Fillet said it wasn't him. I thought it was you. Because Nick Fillet is a smart guy. He usually comes up with smart things. But
if you say so.
Heather, how dare you? David Brewer. So we have never done it in such a way where we sold it the first run in a mystery sort of way. We've never done that before.
We've
so
only ever sold the first run and then the figure.
And it's always worked out. Like they sell, but it's that people are like, man, I missed the first run. Like I never get a first run. I hate seeing people say that. It upsets me. So I want people to have the option or the opportunity to get them. That's how I feel. Okay.
Rooster, I do not believe we are taking any Mortem to New York Comic Con.
Right. Nick Marsh, you're no longer going to New York Comic Con with us. Thank you. Cut him off, Heather.
We are already bringing so much where I don't think we're selling anything other than what is New York Comic Con exclusive.
That's correct. So we have too much to bring to New York Comic Con. So I'm gonna tell you name off the amount of things, right? A figure,
no, don't.
No, I'm gonna go through it for people who don't understand. A figure per day. So that means there's 4 figures separate. Okay, 4 figures total. We will also have 4 pins. 5 pins. 5 pins. And then if you wear...
It's going to be more than that, I think.
If you wear Mischief Toys merch, we're going to have even 4 more pins. So there's going to be an opportunity to buy and get con exclusives like you've never seen it this way before, I don't think. I don't know of any other company that's done it. And that's something that's important to me, is to give you a different experience, right? I hate giving people the same thing. And that's what we've done in the last 2 years. We have virtually given you the same thing. On top of that, we will have a plush that will be available, and it's the very first plush we have ever dropped that glows in the dark. I didn't even know that you could glow a plush in the dark. I had no clue. So also, we'll have merch, hats, shirts. We'll have lanyards as well.
Yep.
Lanyards will be there. And the bag that we're putting all of your stuff in, which comes with your order, anything that you buy, you get a bag. It'll have a brand new logo on it. So it's a brand new bag. It's not the same bags that we've had before. So we're bringing you like all sorts of new stuff this time. And I think that people who have been to New York Comic Con before to see us or have not been to New York Comic Con to see us before, your fucking socks and your head's going to fucking explode.
Yes.
It's going to be, I'm telling you, you are not prepared for what we're going to do at this convention. You're not prepared for what we're going to do at Night of Mischief. It's going to be crazy as shit is what it's going to be. It's going to be unbelievable. And Nick Marshall will be there. No, not after that comment. You're out. We're taking Nick Martin. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. I love Nick. He's a good. You guys were there last year. You saw Nick. This guy works harder than anybody else. No one else I've ever seen. Him and Brian killed it last year. Please go.
We have a couple of questions. So someone asked, I can't find the comment anymore, but here it is. Special K9. Wait, so the wide OG protectors are the same size as the regular, just open on the side? Yes. So our first run and initiation boxes were the same exact size. They were just in this orientation. They were horizontal, whereas now we have them like this. I don't understand why the manufacturers made that decision. With the prototypes and the AP, the initial AP didn't come with the box. We got one AP for that, remember?
Yeah.
And we got the prototype for that.
Yep. Are you asking why the box was that way?
Ahead of time, well ahead of time.
You're asking why they printed the box that way?
Yes. So the box was like this, but he sat in the box sideways. And we said, no, we want him, when you open the box, to sit like this.
Right.
So...
you're asking, somebody asked about stickers. So we will have new stickers every single day as well. So no?
Hold on.
Okay.
We will have new stickers for those who wear Mischief toys every single day.
Oh, very good. Thank you for saying that. Do we have stickers for the other stuff? No?
We have a sticker for the other stuff, and I may have thrown in a surprise.
Oh, very good. Okay, so wear your Mischief Toys gear. I've been telling people this. Wear your Mischief Toys gear to New York Comic Con. Make sure you got the shirt or the hat. So it's a shirt or hat or hoodie. Lanyards don't count. I know that sounds like crap, but we want to see shirts and hats roaming around in there. I really want to see shirts all over New York Comic Con. Look, you don't have to be a dummy to understand what we're doing. We want people at New York Comic Con seeing Mischief Toys gear everywhere. It's about the growth of this company that we're building here, okay? And having all these people all over the convention wearing Mischief Toys gear would be incredible. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. It will help us in such a big way. So if you do not have Mischief Toys gear right now, there are Mischief Toys shirts up on MischiefToys.com at this very moment that you can go and buy right now. We actually put on some past merch that we had extras of on the website. So if you haven't gotten them yet, go and grab them. And there's something left on the website, which is shocking to me. There is a small hoodie. It's a black metal small hoodie. Now, I don't know who out there can fit in a small.
Me.
But it is one of my favorite hoodies. It has like that black metal, like Mischief Toys logo on it. Like the letters are all like, spiky.
Black metal.
Black metal. It is one of the sickest hoodies, one of the sickest designs we've ever put out. So if you wear small, that is up on the website right now. It's the very last one. So go and grab yours right now. Thank you, DH. I appreciate that, dude. For real, I do. I really appreciate that.
So Michael Reyes asked, does the NYCC exclusive have an exclusive sticker? So I believe that Michael Reyes is talking about the sticker on the box. Yes, all of our New York Comic Con exclusive figures do have a New York Comic Con official sticker on the box with the piece count.
Eric is one of my favorite, dude, it's one of my favorite designs ever. I actually have the hoodie. I got the shirt. I actually ordered multiple shirts and then also the black metal logo shirt. I really like where it's the circle logo with Gastleey in it. That figure is such a big deal to me. I love the black metal figure. I loved everything we did with it. It was one of the biggest drops we've ever done in terms of piece count, 666. I'm so proud that we were able to put that up. We were able to sell it. We practically sold out of that figure in a matter of like a day or so. It was so exciting for me because I've loved that type of music for much of my teenage years and even into today.
Chris.
Yes.
Did you say the total amount?
No.
Okay.
But you can.
No, I was asking because people are asking in the chat and people are saying stuff in the chat. And I don't know if you had confirmed anything.
We'll tell you. Yeah, sure. Do you want to tell them? Because you asked that earlier. I don't think it matters because I think people can kind of like look at the website and figure it out anyway. So what the hell is the difference of hiding the number? So we're actually going to put up 500 figures in total. 250 of them will be a first run. So that means you have a 50-50 shot if you order it. Most likely 50-50 shot. Right? So 500 figures will be up on the website. This figure and character is super special to us. People seem to really love him. Or not seem to really love him. They do love him. A lot of you here are saying that. I think that this is going to be one hell of a drop. Now we want to know, when is this happening? What time is it happening? Heather's the grandmaster behind all this. If we can, just for a second, I'd really appreciate this. A round of applause for Heather in the form of like heart emojis in the comment section. Heather is an absolute beast, man. She has quit her job. She is in full motion, Mischief Toys. She is working around the clock. Heather wakes up in the middle of the night to talk to our manufacturer over emails and converse with them and trying to figure things out. This woman is an absolute, she's a goddess, first off. She's hot as fuck. And she is one of the smartest people I've ever met and an absolute CEO businesswoman. She is incredible. This is nothing without her. She kills it in such a big way. When you get that order, it's all due to her. She is the one doing all the heavy lifting all the time. Just shout out to her. She is so great. And I just have to put that out there and say that. I love her so much, and just watching her at work and doing all the things that she's doing, the amount that we do behind the scenes is so unfathomable for most people. I don't think you really understand what we do here. You know, about a couple of months ago, maybe last month, we sat down with our patrons and we explained Mischief Toys Patreon and what we want to do. And it's one of these it's a dream scenario, and I hope by the Night of Mischief we can announce it fully to the Night of Mischief people and then beyond. But somebody asked during Patreon, they spoke up in the midst of me talking about Patreon. Talking about Mischief Toys Patreon. They asked, do you think you guys could even do that? Like, how could you do this with all the things that you have going on? And they're absolutely right. I mean, we work our asses to the bone, and for good reason. We are very determined. We are determined to build this company. We are determined to run this thing as fast as we can, as far as we can, until the fucking wheels fall off. And Heather is the first person to be a full-time employee of Mischief Toys. She is employee 001, as I like to call her. She is an absolute beast, and I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of everything that you do. And I know all these guys here are just super stoked over you and everything that you do for them and everything else. You're a great human being.
Okay, I have a couple things to say.
She did fart last night, and I called her Dolly Fartin. I did do that. But outside of that.
I was not feeling well, though. But, yeah, it was rough.
You farted last night, and I honestly thought you shit your pants, and I'm not even making a joke. It smelled like she put it out a log.
Okay, can we stop now?
I'm just saying, go ahead.
First, I want to say thank you guys for all the love. You didn't have to do that. That was a lot. I'm very overwhelmed right now. Thank you guys.
She's a very humble person, so when you tell Heather that kind of stuff, she does not listen. She just like tries to get past it as fast as she can. But I'm glad you guys did that. Thank you for doing that.
Rooster, yes, I'll turn him around in a moment and show him your butt. But I have something else to say. Sal, I saw your comment, and I just want to say that makes me really uncomfortable, and I wish you wouldn't say things like that about me, especially, like, my husband's sitting right here. So please don't ask, like, for an OnlyFans from me. It's really bizarre. I'm not showing you what I've got, and frankly, people like you make me, like, wear big sweatshirts like this because...
I can't believe you just said that.
No.
Maniac.
It's
Christ.
Weird. It
Sal's way off the rails.
It makes me feel so like, imagine, like, do you have a sister or a mom? Like, imagine if some guy just walked up to one of them and said, "Hey, what's your fucking OnlyFans?"
Could it be that he's being nice and he's just like, I would love for Heather just to have her own content?
I want to see Heather's titties and ass, is what he's saying. No, fuck yourself. Find somebody else that's free on the internet.
Sal said, "Give her a kiss." Well, I know it's a little weird, but yeah, a little out of control, a little much. But let's keep moving. Okay, so they want to see the backside of Mortem.
Hold on, Lump 1969 said, Heather, remember this is recorded and he can't take it away.
Oh, Only Farter. It's Only Farter's page, Heather. I think that's what they meant.
No, Travis said that. Sal didn't.
Gee, you took Heather. Heather's like not even here anymore. Heather's
No,
out in the ether.
I get incredibly
I know you
upset over stuff like that.
It's a little much, dude. Don't do stuff like that. That's not cool. That's come on. She's my wife. Like, you're being a little disrespectful.
And I'm Dolly farting.
That's
Like,
Dolly
why do you even want to see that?
Yeah, right. Maybe you just want to see her feet, possibly.
Maybe. I mean, that makes me want to not wear sandals.
But I will say she's hot. She's a hot girl.
Thanks.
Let's see the backside of Mortem, Heather. I would love you to show the backside. Look, this is Mortem's OnlyFans about to happen here.
Well, let me show you something.
Whoa! After the whole OnlyFans thing, let me show you something.
Let me show you something. This is gonna make you all so disappointed. Okay. This is Demonstro's backside.
He's got that dump truck.
He's got that wagon. Now Mortem, he's a bony little guy. He don't got that. But he has some incredible details. You can see folds on his cloak. You can even see like little ripples around. I don't know how. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. So it was
Ripples
really
around.
important to me that the 3D artists that we worked with made sure to get these right. And so originally it was going to be like really like kind of tall and like spiky, kind of like the artwork that we had shown you on the pin. Where's the pin? So it was going to look more like this, but we decided against it, and there's a very good reason. We didn't want them to like somehow get damaged or break off, so we had to make them a little shorter, smaller, right? So in any event, I think he came out looking great anyway. He looks fantastic, right?
And here's the bottom. He has a little butthole. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yes, he does.
It's teeny tiny. It's not actually a butthole.
And it says Mischief Toys.
Yeah, Mischief Toys. There's our trademark. We own this. We own Mischief Toys.
That's right.
Officially. And we officially own Gastleey now, too. I don't know if we ever, like, properly announced that we got the trademark on both Mischief Toys and Gastleey.
What's cool about this pin, by the way, is obviously this is a first run pin. So we most likely will never get a pin like this ever again. Similar like this. We'll probably have this character redrawn to be a pin. This is the original drawing of Mortem, which makes this pin even more sought after and more special.
Yeah, he's very special.
Yeah, it makes it more special.
Jordan says maybe as he gets more souls, it'll have a BBL kind of effect. Brazilian butt lift.
Oh. Mortem backside modeled after Chris. Yes, of course. Thank you, Zach Bonifer. What I like, and I don't know if Heather was able to show this because I was running my mouth, but you'll see that he has like a little tail.
Oh
here.
no, I didn't show that.
Yeah.
I showed sort of like the folds on his cloak.
Yeah, so on his cowl.
Ray Melendez said, "I thought it was only flan." Hey,
no,
can
flan.
we not do that?
Only flan.
Yeah, flan. Sorry, I read it
Only
like fans.
flan.
I read it like fans.
A Marylander. Only flan. So we didn't get to when this is going up for sale, did we not?
Oh no, we didn't.
No,
oh my
we didn't give you
gosh,
time
that's the
or
most
today.
important thing. Oh my gosh, we've been here an hour and we haven't even talked about it.
So we're not going to get into it yet. We're not going to get into it yet. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh well, that's good. Eric says only Fritz.
Only Fritz. He's right here. Do you want to lift him up and show Fritz off?
Yeah.
And then we're going to give you the time and day for this particular drop.
Oh, I think he's running away.
I got him. I'll get him.
So Fritzy is actually here, and I can show you Mortem with a Fritzy for scale. How's that? Mortem with Fritz for scale instead of Gastleey. Will the regular ones have pins? No. It'll be either first run with a pin and signed or regular Mortem. Fritzy Kitsy. Fritzy, do you want to say hi to everybody? He's been sort of shy lately, and I don't know why. But here he is. Here's our best buddy. He is the angriest looking cat I have ever seen in my life, but he is so loving. He always wants to be cuddled. He always wants to sit on my lap. He always wants to sit with me. As a matter of fact, yesterday, when we were recording our video, he jumped up here and did not want to go away while we were recording. And Valo is the exact opposite. Valo hates to be in here when we are recording. I think as he gets older, he doesn't like, loud noises. And he is just completely, as far away from us as he can be when we're in here recording. But anyway, I am so very excited for Mortem coming out. And I'm ready for Chris to stop peeing because I want to announce when he's coming out. Click my vid, meaning of the symbols on the scythe. You may find that out at a later time. Drop it right now. I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
What are they asking?
What the symbols on the scythe mean.
Yeah. Good question.
Eric, I could not stick to my guns because Chris likes to tell me that I make all of the decisions, and if something doesn't work out in the way when I take it over, and I say, we're doing it this way, I don't care what you say, and something doesn't happen the way that he wants it to happen, he'll say, I told you so. Remember when you said to do this and I said to do it like that and your way didn't work, blah, blah, blah. So, you know what? He's getting his way this time. So, if you miss it, go directly to Chris's direct messages. No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to destroy me.
Please do not direct message us about Mischief Toys related things. We have a customer service email for that.
You see what Nick Filet said? Why didn't Chris have a piss jug like an Amazon driver? He's at the clock right now. I should get one. Wouldn't that be hilarious if, at some point during the live, I go, hold on. And you hear, zip.
Oh my God,
All
Shadow
right.
4 said he always has resting Fritz face.
All right. Let's talk about drop times. Let's talk about drop dates. Let's talk about all the information.
Eric Hernandez said, don't know if you saw what I said. No, I did not see this question, so thank you for asking again. Someone who's not going to make it to the Comic-Con, are you going to have access to those exclusive? If we don't sell out, yes.
Bless you.
Thank you. We say this every year. We go to the convention hoping to sell out. We have never completely sold out. So you may have a shot
I honestly,
at the exclusives.
I believe this year will be a year that we sell out. By the way, thank you, Larissa Ellis. That sounds more like something you'd hear in a Patreon LOL. Yes, that's correct. Patreon, what I just said about pissing in a jug.
Oh.
Patreon will be this upcoming Saturday, which will be, what date? What is that date going to be?
The 21st.
21st. September the 21st. At 8 p.m. we'll start it, and then that way there can be a cocktail hour. At 9, we will come on live, and we'll be hanging out with you. And on the upcoming call, for those who are Mischief Toys fans, which it sounds like most of you are, go to check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. Join up now. On this upcoming call, we are showing the very first New York Comic Con exclusive figure. It is a brand new mold, firstly. Secondly, it is Black Light. It is a cool-ass figure, and I cannot wait to unveil it to our patrons, the first people to see it, and it will be unveiled to the public probably a couple weeks from then. It'll most likely be during the week of New York Comic Con is when we'll finally show it. So if you want to be the first person to see it, join patreon.com/Gastlecast. And if you want to be the first person to own it, go to patreon.com/Gastlecast because we will be giving one away. Somebody will have it in hand before we go away for the convention.
I love you.
And we'll ask them not to share the picture because I want to wait. I want to wait to share the photo. So I would ask the person, please do not do it. But I can't stop anybody. That's just how it is, right? I can't stop anybody. I don't have any. There's no legalities there.
Which day has the best exclusive in your opinions? Every single day. I am not kidding when I say we did not fucking miss this year.
It's unbelievable. Oh, by the way, the other Patreon giveaway is going to be a Loki Hot Toys. But yeah, this New York Comic Con every single day is a ball buster. And I will tell you this, the limited counts on the figures is like a roller coaster. Some are really low, real low. So be very careful. We will, in terms of being careful, make sure you get to the booth as soon as possible. That's what I'll say. And wear your Mischief Toys gear. Wear the Mischief Toys gear. Okay. Do we have any more questions? Look, Car Guy's getting very upset about it.
Oh, we should...
How many more questions do you have?
Well, we do have a question.
Hold on. What day is the plush available? Every day.
Day number 1.
Day 1. It will be available.
Oh, wow. Just tuning in now. Seeing Mortem made me have to take a cold shower.
NOM or NYCC exclusives better?
They are both top tier, baby.
Yeah. Night of Mischief is something I don't even want to discuss because I don't...
We can't discuss Night of Mischief.
No, I'm saying people already have their tickets,
Yep.
and you already know that you're going to get a banger of a situation, a banger of an event, okay? That's all you need to know about it, but it's going to be fucking, all of it's going to be killer. I can't wait to share. Okay. Oh, Lump Lump, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully we get to see you again. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. The positive comment. Man, that means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is our podcast coming back for season 2? I hope.
I don't know, maybe.
I really want to. Please go back and listen to all the other podcasts so you can be up to date on where
Making
we left off.
Mischief is what it's
Mischief.
called.
Making Mischief.
You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your
Okay,
podcasts.
so look, I don't want to piss the car guy off anymore than we already have. Let's talk about the drop day, the drop time, everything that you need to know in order to get our brand new Mortem, because that's what we're talking about, right? NYCC is weeks away. Let's talk about Mortem. Mortem, our brand new character. Somebody asked what
Hold
do
on.
all...
Dr. J Pops, we will get to that when we discuss New York Comic Con. Right now, we're discussing Mortem. I think we're done with the New York Comic Con talk.
Rooster is an actual rooster, Jordan. Just so you know. It's an
Yes.
actual rooster. Ew! Dolly farting over here again. Somebody was asking about the scythe and what those logos or symbols mean. They do have a meaning, and those symbols are what allow him to traverse realities. So he's able to jump. That's how he's able to do it. Okay, Heather. Drop day. Go ahead.
Drop day. I don't have the date. I know the day. I don't know the date.
All right, here we go. Car guy, listen up.
Yeah, are you ready, car guy?
Car guy.
Are you ready?
Come on, man.
Thursday, September 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern, you will be able to purchase Mortem. $65 for Mortem.
A new tab, Heather.
There will be a new tab. He is not Ghastly, nor is he Demonstro, nor is he merch. We will have a Shop Mortem tab.
Will he be on the front page the day of the sale?
He will not be on the front page the day of the sale. He will be under Shop Mortem.
Can I buy 2 at the same time, Heather?
You cannot buy 2 at the same time. If you would like to buy 2, Fritz is pooping and he's meowing to let me know that he is taking a poop when I'm announcing a brand new character.
He goes, it's coming out pretty good out here. He's letting you know about his poop.
You can buy more than 1 if you so wish. You cannot buy more than 1 at the same time. There will be 500 total going up. They are all random. If they do not sell out on day 1, they will still be random. If they are sitting on the website for a month, there still could be first runs mixed in with all of that. It will be completely random.
Heather, will John D have to answer his favorite color to order one?
No, but I would still like to know.
Will Shop Mortem tab be up there prior to drop time?
No.
Okay. The car guy, look, he's already fucking amped up. He's on fire. Look at him, put an exclamation point. I don't think I've ever seen him that excited before.
Silver-haired wolf, yes, reservations for New York Comic Con are on the 19th. Mortem is dropping 1 hour before. If there is an issue with that, well, I guess you're choosing between New York Comic Con reservations or Mortem. I don't really know what else to say. That's the date that we chose. We wanted to give you guys more time. Mortem time. To prepare yourselves for Mortem, which is why we didn't just say, hey, here's Mortem. By the way, he drops tomorrow. I hate doing that. Chris is all for it. I do not like to do it.
Can we please get more likes? Mewtwo 9 is completely right. We need more likes here. Or is it Mewtwo 9? Come on. We're working our balls off here.
Will Mortem fit into a Demonstro box? No.
Did somebody ask that?
Yes.
Okay, how many pics? How many pics of stairs do we click? 15. Will mine have a patience pin included? A patience pin?
Who said that?
Car guy? Patience pin?
Oh, because he's asking what about the drop time 100 times.
Oh, gotcha. One thing I did want to mention.
Oh, Silver-haired wolf gave us the okay. She said it's okay that we drop Mortem at 11 a.m. because the reservations aren't due.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
You know what?
Thank you,
I was about to reach out to her directly just to be sure. I wanted to be sure. No, really, I don't want to fight. Look, if I want to be serious about this, I don't want to fuck people up on that, right? In fact,
correct. I specifically made sure before I said the drop time that the reservations
that's rough. I really don't want
time.
to screw people's NYCC up. I really don't. Look, no, and Silver-haired wolf, we love you, by the way. We're just having fun. But really, we don't want to do that to people. We really don't. We try to be mindful of all these things. Okay, so Mortem will drop like the Monstro. With there being the first runs in common, but the first runs are being randomly put into orders rather than being sold separately. Yes. So it'll be a mystery,
correct.
Basically. It'll be a mystery.
First run Mortem is signed, and I'm going to show the signatures again because they are hard to see, but I promise they are badass in person. They look like a mirror. They look literally like melted metal. These are chrome pens. I got them specifically for this drop. I am so excited. And the first run will come with a pin and of course with Mortem. Now, you may be asking, if you're new to Mischief Toys, is first run Mortem any different than regular Mortem? And the answer to that is, the only thing that makes it different is it is signed, it comes with a pin, and it has the first run sticker. The figure itself is the exact same.
Somebody's asking, will we have a Coven drop?
No.
Not for this one.
I wanted to, but Chris won the battle, and we're just doing it all one day. Oh my God,
what the fuck? I never said anything about that.
Yeah, you did. You said you didn't want to do a Coven drop.
I did?
Yes, we were on our walk.
Oh,
you said
wow.
no.
Okay. I did want to make mention of a story real quick, a very short story. So I went on for a long time with this character. The idea of the character with our artist, Noelle, many of you know her. You may have met her. A lot of people said it looks like Heather's sister.
Yes.
Really awesome lady. But we created the figure, or created the character, but we didn't have a name. And Heather and I went on the shittiest trip we've ever been on in our entire life.
You may remember the video.
Yeah, we had a video where somebody was recording us while we were there, and we left because it freaked us out. And they said they knew who the Gastlecast was, which creeped us out even more.
Yeah.
While we were there eating breakfast, I was across from Heather, and I said, I cannot come up with a name for this character. I just cannot. I was like, I know, like in my head, like I knew it had to be a one-word thing. It couldn't be a double thing, right? He couldn't have like two, like a first and a last name. Like it had to be something very small, not too long either. Like I wanted it to be like Ghastly DeMonstro, very, very short. And Heather looked at me and she goes, Mortem. Just like that. It was as if she didn't even try. And so that's why Heather is such a boss bitch, as people like to say. Heather is hardcore, and she came up with the name Mortem. I came up with the character. Heather came up with the name. She killed it.
Jordan asked if the scythe is removable. So yes, it is removable. He looks like he's doing the gotcha thing where you do this or whatever.
Yeah, right.
I like him with the scythe. So
you can even turn it the other way, can't you? I mean,
it's weird, but yeah, if you want.
Yeah, so you can have it turned a different way too.
Is that what he does with it?
Mm-hmm.
He kills people like that? That's not good. I would also like to announce a couple of things that...
Whoa. Are we talking about something new?
Yeah!
All right, Heather, please hit me with it and hit it with me. Or hit it with me. Hit me hard with it.
After the sale of Mortem...
Real quick, you got about 40 minutes to order hoodies. They'll be gone. We're taking them off the website.
Yay!
Did somebody order a zip up? Nope. Somebody ordered 2 hoodies, but they didn't order a zip up.
That's
Go ahead,
okay.
Heather. Go ahead.
Okay, so...
Oh my God. That's fucking
That's
wild.
creepy. I like that.
That's cool.
I
okay.
like it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, after the sale of Mortem, we are giving you guys... We're really slapping you guys upside the head this week, and I really don't mean to. I apologize in advance.
Do we have the artwork?
Would you like to show it?
Yeah, of course I would.
Oh, well, let me send it to you then.
All right, we're going to show you some other stuff that is my idea. You can spank me as much as you want. And by the way, I kind of enjoy it. But let me show you something.
Whoa.
Give me a second. What?
What are you showing?
What you're about to send me?
I
Right?
was just sending this. I was gonna talk about the other thing, but I wasn't gonna show it.
We should show it.
Okay,
Let's show it. Fuck it. What's it matter? We're going to show it. Does everybody want to see something new? Something that we didn't even expect to show you. Everybody want to see that? I'm sure you do.
Oh God, we're giving them so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, genuinely.
Look, we are huge into Halloween, and that's much of the reason why we're doing what we're doing.
Wait a second. Don't even go there just yet, sir, because we have some other things to show.
Why are you talking like that?
Because that's how I talk when I'm mad at you. So you can go ahead and pull. What I would do is pull up the ones, and then we'll go into the others.
Look at this. Isn't that a cool picture of Mortem?
That's a very cool picture.
That's a cool picture.
Okay, can we do this?
All right, what are we doing?
Can you go to Facebook Messenger?
Okay.
Because that's where I sent them to you.
All right. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Heather, slap them with balls. I like it. All right, here we go.
I don't know what that means.
Hold on. Here we go. Open, 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 open. Oh my God, this is insane. That's exactly what I wanted. She killed it. Oh my God, the artist killed it. Oh my God. I don't know who's here, but get your little underpants ready.
Okay, hold on.
It's going to get crazy.
Can you show them in a specific order?
Okay, that's
fine. That's fine. That.
Here.
And that. Okay. That. Okay. Now, last one. Yeah. Right before that. Right before. Yeah, drag that before. Okay. Then start with the.
Okay, start here.
Yeah, do that.
All right. So here we go.
No.
Oh.
There.
No.
Yeah, no. There. Okay.
Sorry. This. All right, here we go. All right. We're all ready? We're all ready. Do I like the Terminator? Fuck yeah, I like the Terminator. What kind of question is that? I'm just kidding, Isaiah. Yeah, I'm a huge Terminator fan. Love it. All right, so here we go. Are we ready?
Yes, they're ready. Oh my God.
All right, so there's the Mortem dad hat.
And just an FYI, his scythe will be metallic on the hats.
We did remove the little logos.
Because they are too small to be embroidered properly, and we didn't want it to look weird.
So the back will look like this. Mischief, toys, right? And then you got this hat, flat brim, which I wear, and I wear very proud. Okay. You guys are gonna lose your shit here in a second, okay? Because this is stuff you expect. So there's the back of the flat brim hat.
Yep.
That's the shirt, bro. What do you think?
What's up?
What's up, bro? Now hold on. So you're
Mortem.
probably seeing this and you're like, "Oh, that's sick. I love it. That's awesome. That's so cool." But you probably didn't expect this. Boom! Another hoodie. another hoodie. We're bringing out hoodies because it's the fall and it's the fall, y'all. So we wanted to bring you a Mortem hoodie. But that ain't all, y'all. We're even putting out more that day. The day that we're putting all this stuff up. Okay, let me run through this shit one more time. Dad hat. Back of dad hat.
With metallic scythe.
Flat brim. Back of flat brim. Shirt. Hoodie. Who's ready? Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to fucking lose your shit.
Let's preface this.
What?
With Halloween is right around the corner.
Look, I already got my 7th Ink shirt. If you want a 7th Ink shirt like this, go to 7think.com, buy yours. Look, it even has a little 7th Ink on the arm.
Stop interrupting. We're selling Mischief toys. We love 7th Ink, but it's Mischief toys time, babe. We can do this another day. Ready? Okay.
All right.
Stop. We love Halloween. You love Halloween.
Sing your Halloween song, Heather.
I love Halloween. I love horror. I know you guys love Halloween because you fucking eat up every single thing we put out for Halloween. So let me tell you something. We're starting early this year.
So let's prepare for Halloween with brand new merch that's Halloween inspired. Ladies and gentlemen.
That first.
Boom!
Oh,
what do you think about that shit? Look at that. You want to be the hottest motherfucker on the block? You wear this. You wear that a lot. You wear it very hard. Because I'm hard. Because I'm looking at this. It's awesome. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, what's up? You want to see something else that's cool? Check this out. You want a hoodie? Boom! What's up? What do you think about that? A little dancing Gastleey. What's up? You know why he's dancing? Heather, sing that song again.
I love Halloween. I love horror.
That's what he's singing right there. He's singing it, and he's singing it hard because he's awesome. And it's Gastleey, Halloween Gastleey, Halloween Skeleton Gastleey.
That's pretty cool.
What's up?
We want to get you guys festive before the holiday.
That's right. Get you ready to go. We're going to have this stuff ready for you before Halloween. It'll be ready to go, bro. Heather, when does this go live?
This will go live after the sale of Mortem.
Which will be... Why'd you talk like that?
Because you asked me why I talked like it earlier, so I wanted to do it more.
When?
After the sale of Mortem.
What, are we doing a hat?
No, we're not doing a hat for this.
Why?
Because we're not doing a hat for this.
I would like this as a hat.
We're not doing a hat.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
For
Okay.
this.
Heather's attacking me.
I am.
I need a cigarette now, Mr. Kennedy says. Excuse me. All right, so here is the Mortem dad hat. Mortem flat brim. Mortem shirt. Mortem hoodie. Skeleton Halloween Gastleey hoodie or Halloween Skeleton Gastleey. And shirt. Do we have an extra DIY dad hat available?
I don't think we ordered extra.
No?
I don't think so.
We'll look. We'll see. Rooster, email us. We'll let you know.
No, we're not doing that. If we got an extra, we'll either put it on the website or do something with it.
Rooster wants one. You're gonna hook up Rooster. He's a
Rooster
fucking rooster.
Pre-ordered.
We're gonna have a rooster wearing our apparel. Rooster, email us. We'll get you covered. Literally, your little rooster head covered.
When you tell people to do that, that prompts other people to email
Don't do
us
that. No
every
one else
drop.
do that but him. So what do we think? How are we feeling?
Halloween, it's a Mischief Toys Christmas.
Come on. How are we feeling? I want to see comments, heart emojis, pumpkin emojis, skull emojis. What are we feeling right now? We are super amped and excited.
Roland Roach said, is there going to be an orange skeleton Ghastly coming? Maybe in the future? I don't know.
That would be super dope.
We wanted a Halloween design, so we gave you a Halloween design. I hope you guys love them.
That would be super sick, bro. I would love it. But at least you're getting shirts and hoodies. Look at these, man. They're sick. They're so sick. So I told Heather, I was like, I really want a Halloween shirt with a Ghastly, like a skeleton version of Ghastly. How can we do it? Sent it over to Noelle. Noelle said, you know what, bro? I can do that. And she said, look at this. He's on the dance flow for show. That's what she said.
No, it
Noelle
does not glow.
It should.
So, no, it should not. So, the glows that we are able to get are very pastel. And I am not a huge fan of the colors that they come in. As of right now, unless we specify it, it is not going to glow. We have had a couple of glow shirts.
Oh my God, Noelle is here.
Oh my God!
Noelle, hello. Oh my God, Noelle is here. Do not inundate her. Yeah, we said bro. What do you mean she really said bro? Talking about you? Yeah, of course you said bro.
I always say bro.
Bro? Was that Whatnot Chris selling merch? Yeah! I was built for Whatnot. I'm a Whatnot son of a bitch. But look at all this stuff, man. This is all Noelle. She's right here. She's the best. She is the best.
She is.
This company would be nothing without our lovely and talented Noelle. She came up with Mortem himself based off a couple of things. I gave her like two. I said I want it to be death. I want it to be a skeleton, and I want it to be similar to Ghastly, and she just absolutely murdered it. All things Gus, we're so happy to see you. It's going to be such a fun time. We can't wait. So what do we think? Are we all on board with Mortem gear, skeleton Ghastly, Halloween gear? Bro, come on. Are we all down with that? Noelle coming in, chiming in?
She's the best. All things Gus said, Chris and Heather, I'm very excited. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I was not paying attention, so I would like to say we are very excited to meet you. I am very excited to meet you.
Hello, Retro Game G. Thank you. You're so sweet. She does rock. Noelle is the best in the business. She definitely needs working with us is we're so lucky to have her.
We are.
But I hope I hope and
She's
I know
amazing.
I know in the future she's going to be working with other people, but she will hopefully stick with us 100%. It'll be a Mischief Toys deal with Noelle in there. Like, she is Mischief Toys in terms of the artwork and everything that we do. She is so awesome. Mortem has cured my boredom. There's a song called there's a song called Post-Mortem Boredom by Wednesday 13. And every time I thought about this character and Heather mentioning the name Mortem, that was the song my head went to. Post-Mortem Boredom. Thank you, Adam Ang. Yes, we do have other hoodies, which I don't think people are going to be interested in now they saw the new merch, and that's okay. But those hoodies are still up for sale right now, so go and grab them while you have your chance. Of course, there's zip-up hoodies, which will not be available possibly ever again. So make sure you go and get yours if you want them.
question, have New York sports team colorways ever been considered for New York Comic Con exclusive figures? No.
No, we're not sports people. I mean,
Well,
Heather likes
That's
football.
a lie.
Heather
I
likes
love
a little
football,
bit. Yeah.
but I don't love New York football. I love Baltimore football. But no, we like to do it big. And I feel like if we stuck to something like New York sports team, like, that's cool, but it's not really our thing as, like, you know, the two people who are behind this. And I also feel like it wouldn't be a majority of our audience thing. I feel like when we go to these things, we want to have something that hopefully everybody will love, right? So we like to be a bit diverse in what we do, a bit different, and do fun things that aren't specified to, like, oh, hey, you like the Yankees, here's a white and they're like white and navy, right? A white and navy Gastly. But that's a good question. I dig it. We would love to do Baltimore themed
Totally
Gastly
Mission
at some
Collectible
point.
says, sorry about your Ravens.
Oh,
What happened to the Ravens?
I don't know.
Are
I
they
didn't
doing
pay
not
attention.
very well? Yeah.
They
fine,
got
good.
kicked. Well, not really. They were just down by a touchdown last week to Taylor's boyfriend's team.
Oh, the Chiefs? Oh,
The
they lost
Chiefs.
today too.
Oh,
they
wow,
were-
by 3 points.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't watch football very often because Chris doesn't watch football. And
No, I do. I enjoyed watching it with you. I really did. No, really. When we were out there wrapping
well,
stuff,
then
I
why
enjoyed
don't
it.
we watch it?
I'm down. You just
But,
gotta let me know.
well,
I don't
also-
know when this stuff happens.
Sundays, mostly. Sometimes Thursdays, but mostly Sundays.
Okay, I'm not up to speed.
But we also don't have anywhere we can stream it. Remember, you purchased whatever it was for like a ridiculous amount of money just so we could watch
but
football.
it was good though. I enjoyed it. Yeah. What is this week's Mischief Mondays theme? By the way, we selected a winner for, was it August?
Dan Mann said, I consider Popsicle Gastly my Yankees Gastly. Good. I'm glad you got
that's
one.
awesome. That's awesome.
I was thinking
So Dan, real quick,
something.
we may do something team colored in the future. I mean, anything can happen, right? So we love hearing ideas from people. That's one big thing.
do.
Like
I
I told
just-
you, we're very experimental in all the things that we do. So
Here's the thing. I feel like if we did specific sports related, now one, you would have to get the license for it. But two, how many Mischief Toys fans are there out in the world? And how many Mischief Toys who like this sports team or that sports team are there in the world?
true.
So if there is a colorway, I'd rather it be something like Popsicle Gastly. I mean, even though I don't know, is there a red, white, and blue team? I don't think there is. But like, you know, a colorway where it's not necessarily tied to a sports team, if that makes sense. So that way it could be for everybody.
E.B. Hook said, is that Arrow Hooker?
I believe so.
Okay, he said Saturdays in January. So there's in January Saturdays there are football games. I didn't know that. I mean, that's what he's saying. I believe him because I don't know.
Is that the playoffs? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Chris S had a interesting comment. XLT shirts would be amazing. I feel like mine shrink,
Okay.
and then I feel like I can't put my arms up after a few washes.
So we have looked into it.
So can I speak from my own experience?
Yes.
Chris, I completely agree. So I have that issue myself, and it's something that we have passed along to the folks who make our t-shirts. And I would also like them to be... So I will tell you this. Whoever out there ordered the... what's the t-shirt that we wrapped up today? In fact, it was the Popsicle Gastly shirts.
Yes.
Right. They look like popsicles. It looks like that. That's the shirt. They actually are long. The material is really nice.
Yes.
And it's one of those shirts that will not turn into a SpongeBob SquarePants where it's a square.
Yeah.
So those are the shirts that I want to do moving forward. XLTs, I totally agree with you. And we will do more homework in order to figure that part out.
We have, and it has not panned out thus far.
Gotcha. But I'm saying we're doing more homework. We're trying to figure that out. We're still working on it. But I promise you, these shirts they're very good. Very good material too. Very good. And we're trying to stick with that same type of t-shirt for everything that we do.
Yes.
Let's see. Don't put them in the dryer. Thank you, Nikki Papadop.
Yeah, I do not. I dry them on low.
Chris S says he washes them in cold and tumble. Dry low to avoid shrinkage. Nobody likes shrinkage. That's for sure. That's for show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Manabog said, quick fix, keep your arms down.
Don't put them up in the air. I like that. It's pretty good. Yeah, so look, Mortem, first run with Pin, bro, Thursday. And then, of course, we have all this awesome stuff coming. What's it, on Thursday, right after the sale of the figure. We'll put up all this gear. So, of course, the Dancing Ghastly, Mortem stuff. This will all be available on Thursday. You can buy all the things. And I know I specifically will be buying or wearing all the things and buying. I got to buy my stuff too. I'm forced into it. Any thoughts on doing normal sweatshirts with hoods also? Like normal sweatshirts with hoods also?
I think they mean without hoods.
Without hoods, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, we're a toy company. We're not an apparel company. We try to appease as many people as we possibly can. But if we were to muddy things up and just like put all this different stuff on, it would just get to be a lot. Like, it's just Chris and I doing all this. And so we try to give ourselves like what we can handle. And it's hard sometimes wrapping merch, especially if we have different colored t-shirts. Today we were packing up our Popsicle Ghastly merch, which had 3 different colored t-shirts. We had white, blue, and black, and 2 different designs, and it's a lot. So if we brought, hoodies into the mix, as well as sweatshirts, as well as, whatever else, it's a lot.
Will there be other color hoodies eventually? Yeah, I mean, I think it all depends on... Well,
it depends on the design.
It depends on the design. In fact, for this one... Oops, here we go. For this one, I would love to do like an orange hoodie, right? And put like this logo, like maybe black outline or something all over it, make an orange hoodie. That would be something very cool. Now, this was sort of one of those things that I told Heather 2 days ago. I want to do this and make it happen, and she did. So I didn't have enough time to think about that to make an orange one, but that would be something really fun to do. You could do that? No?
There's a reason I'm not doing an orange one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. It's
No,
very
you
cryptic.
don't.
Very cryptic. But yeah, I want to do different colors. That's for sure. I need a Ghastly Ugly Christmas sweater. We thought about that, actually. I don't think we'll see it this year, but it's certainly something I want to do in the future.
That's another thing that requires a very large minimum. It's not like our normal minimum is really not too crazy. We can typically meet it. Something like a Christmas sweater, as well as the tiki shirts that we did this year, they required a hefty
We'll tell them the number.
No. A very hefty minimum.
Okay.
And I would just be concerned that we wouldn't sell enough to meet that minimum. Maybe we will sort of do a guinea pig type scenario and show a design once we come up with it, and then see what the interest is like.
Yeah.
Type deal.
That's possible. Yeah.
But it's a big ask for our audience, and I don't know if we're there yet.
How from first concept to today, how long did it take to make Mortem come to life? I think we figured him out, like the design,
Last August
July?
or September.
I thought it was like July, August.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was like later, but
Maybe.
let's
Of
go with August.
2023, but
so about
we
a
didn't-
year.
We didn't get his mold created until I want to say we submitted it around December or January.
Something like that. Is that for a real sweater? Yes. So it would not be a fake sweater printed on a t-shirt. We're talking about the real deal. So like a real fake sweater that you see out in stores that you can buy with all sorts of different designs. We would virtually design a brand new sweater, and then we would have a manufacturer make it into an actual sweater. We have manufacturers that can do virtually anything. We can ask them, make us, I don't know, like, what do you call those? Like, I'm talking about the, I was going to call them sleeper shoes, but what do you call those things? Like a slipper? Yeah, like a slipper thing with like a little head on the front. Mm-hmm. You could do those, but we would have a minimum. But we could do them. Like, we know we can do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of a shirt with the ugly sweater print. If we're going to do it, we're going to go all the way.
Yes.
There are certain capabilities that we have different, what's the word I'm looking for? Different people who do things, and I know their capabilities, and I know that that would not come out looking the way you would envision it, in the way that we would need a lower minimum, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, but I would love to do an ugly Christmas sweater. The actual material, the whole thing. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe next year.
Maybe.
I don't know if we can pull it off this year. Is the Taylor Mischief mashup dead?
No.
Whoa, Heather, coming in very hot. We should do dress socks. That would be sick, actually. I kind of like that idea, the card guy. That's a cool idea. Definitely something I can look into a little bit. Does the back of the Tattoo Ghastly hoodie have the Mischief Toys logo as well?
No.
It's what you see is what you get. So it's the front logo.
The Coven of Mischief hoodie does, only because it doesn't say Mischief Toys on the front. So on the back at the top, Richard, it says Mischief Toys on it because it just says Coven of Mischief on the front. Just like the t-shirts.
A Ghastly head hat would be cool, like a knit hat with horns. That would be really fun. But again, it all comes down to, are people going to be willing to buy something like that, right? We have minimums. If we can't reach the minimum, then we can't do it. So we try to do things that we know that we're going to be able to reach the minimum, because we don't want to put something up and then have, like, let's say 50% order it. And then we're like, well, we have to cancel it now. Like, we want to make sure, very well sure, that we can do it. Tiki shirts, the Hawaiian shirts, we know they've done well in past years. So we know we can pull those off and we can reach the minimum. But on something like a hat with horns on it, I don't know. You guys have to tell us this. We need to know what people are thinking. And there have been things that we put up thinking that they would be super popular. As an example, the zip-up hoodies. We thought they were going to be like killer. Like they were going to be the things that was ordered the most. But it's not true. No. They weren't ordered as much as the other things. As the pullover hoodies. Let's talk about the Ghost Echo is asking. Mortem. When's the drop?
Hand me the box, please.
Yeah, of course.
So Mortem will go live this coming Thursday, which is the 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern. And Chris has decided, and I'm saying that so you don't get mad at me, and you get mad at Chris.
Doing this again?
Yeah. That we are putting 500 units up. 250 of those will be a first run Mortem. The first run Mortem is signed in a chrome paint pen. Regular Mortems are not. And I'm going to give you guys a close-up of the chromie marker.
I love
think
it.
it's a lot of
It looks
fun.
good.
I love
good
it.
idea on that.
Thank you. When I told him earlier that like I had these chrome paint pens on the way, he was like, okay. Like he didn't seem excited. And then I was like, look at this. He was like, oh my God, that's awesome. But the first run comes with a sticker. It comes signed. And it comes with a Mortem pin. 250 pieces.
Love that pin.
Yes.
And of course, it doesn't match the actual figure. It's the original artwork. That's what the pin is. We'll make a new pin in the future. That will be the figure pin, I guess. That will match the figure a little bit better. This is the original artwork pin. First run, baby boy and girl. This Thursday will be the day. Make sure that you're there. You can order more than one, but you have to go back around again. You order one, and then you have to go back around and order a second additional to up your chances to get a first run. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we do it here, bro. Yeah, big things coming this week. Hang on tight because Mortem will drop, and then all that merch to include, bro. Look at that shit. That Halloween Skeleton Ghastly stuff is going to be going up, and we're super stoked about it. And somebody said they want to see a figure one day, and I want to see a figure now too. We'll see if it ever happens. We like to bring things to life. We like to have fun. That's what we're about. We're about having fun, right, Heather?
Lots of fun.
That's right.
Too much fun, some may say.
That's what they say.
We are
Heather.
very mischievous in the way that we do things here.
110,000%.
Very mischievous.
Very mischievous. Look, thank you for tuning in, hanging out, and seeing Mortem for the very first time. It's very special for us, both of us. Mischief Toys, doing big things, doing Mortem things. What are you doing?
Yeah, Mortem things. But right now, I'd like to talk about something because we get this question a lot.
Okay.
Okay, this week sometime. I have a lot to do this week, but hopefully sometime this week.
All right.
I am going to be working on the FAQ section of our website, mischieftoys.com. In that FAQ section, you can find some various things right now, but it's not as detailed as I would like it to be. So one question that we get so often, because nobody reads and pays attention, thank you all for asking these questions. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. If I pick on you, I love you. When is X merch coming in? That is always listed on the order page of the merch. We ask that you guys take note. I completely understand that, you know, that's not like normal for you to like, my Popsicle Ghastly shirt should come in the middle of September. Like, nobody's writing it on their fucking calendar. That's stupid. So in the FAQ section, my plan is to have a little like chart that shows you this merch will come in at this time. This merch will come in at that time. So there's no questions. You can go there and take a look for yourself. So it's all there still on the website, because when we pull the pre-orders off the website, you can no longer see the listing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't show you guys what it said when you ordered it, and you may have ordered it 3 or 4 weeks ago and you're like, shit, I forget what date that's coming out. So I'm going to put that on the website. Additionally, we get a lot of questions about stickers. And a lot of people order their merch separately because sometimes in the past we have done different stickers. And it'll be like, okay, for this order, you either get one sticker or the other. I'm not saying we're never going to do that again. However, we've started to just do like, I'll use this hoodie drop as an example. You are not just getting one sticker in your order. If a piece of merch has a specific sticker and it is a different design, so for example, you order the green Ghastly hoodie and you also order the red Coven of Mischief logo hoodie. You will get the green Ghastly hoodie sticker and you will get the red Coven of Mischief sticker, whatever's assigned to that hoodie. So it's not just, okay, you either get the green or you get the Coven of Mischief. Like you're getting both stickers. Now, if there is a drop, like I'll use popsicle Ghastly. No, I'm not going to use popsicle gas. What else can I use? Radiated Ghastly merch. We had a hat. We had shirts. Each item had the same sticker. If you place an order and it only has one sticker assigned to all of that merch, then you get one sticker in your order. But if, for example, the tie-dye shirt came with a specific sticker and the hat came with a specific sticker, if you ordered the tie-dye shirt and the hat, you would get the tie-dyed shirt sticker and you would get the hat sticker. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to try to make that sound as clean as possible. It's going to be a while for me to like figure out how to say that exactly because as you can tell, I don't even know how to say that with my words. And Chris wasn't even listening to anything I just said.
Nope.
So he's going to be zero help. But I just want to outline some things like that on the website so that you guys can better understand how we do things and you can better understand when things will be arriving that are pre-orders.
Boom.
What's the status on the new Tiki shirt? See? I told you, you guys are always asking. They should be shipping out to us this week. We should have them in the mail hopefully next week. We are still within the deadline. I'm hoping that we can ship them out by the end of September because we wrote on the listing mid to end September. Because these have to be manufactured, they are taking a bit longer than our normal t-shirts. Normal t-shirts and hats just printed on the t-shirts and embroidered on the hats. These actually, like, the fabric is the Tiki fabric. So.
Mortem looks so amazing. Chris and Heather, I love him. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome, Mikey. I'm so happy to hear that. Any teasers closer to NYCC for the drop? So
yeah,
we will show the first day drop, and then every night before the following day, we'll show what the next item is that will drop. I think
it'll be morning before or midday.
Something like that. In addition to that, we will have one online figure exclusive that will drop, and I think you guys are going to love it. I will tell you this. We saw it in hand for the first time, and my son, Max, saw it, and he was like, this is so cool. He was really taken with the online exclusive figure. I think you guys are going to absolutely fall in love with it. I have. Seeing the artwork of it and then seeing the photos from our manufacturer and then finally getting it in hand was a completely different experience, which is pretty true among all figures. But this one specifically, when I finally got it in hand, it blew my goddamn balls right off. So I think you guys are going to love everything that we do, both New York Comic Con, online New York Comic Con, and Halloween week, which we're doing this year. All of that combined is going to be super sick, bro. You're not going to want to miss it, okay? Has anyone gotten their New York Comic Con tickets yet? Yeah, I think a lot of people have, actually. They have sold a ton of tickets. In fact, I think there's only a couple days left. I think they have some Thursday maybe tickets.
I think Sunday? Thursday and Sunday.
Thursday and Sunday, and Thursday is going to be a huge day for us.
Yes. Sean Erickson asks, hi guys, big fan of you both. Much love from the UK. Hi, Sean.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. We love you.
How much will the shipping be to the UK if you do ship to the UK? Would love to buy a Mortem. Hopefully I get lucky and get a first edition. So
yeah.
I can't quite answer that, Sean. All of our items are basically like based on the size and weight of the box to your destination. So if you want to go to the website, you can add maybe like a Ghastly or Demonstro to your cart. That should give you a good idea of what the shipping costs would be. It'll calculate it at checkout for you. Now, if you do plan on purchasing Mortem on Thursday, clear your cart. Make sure to delete whatever you're testing from your cart, because that may slow you down in getting the figure if you have to like remove it from your cart. But yeah, that should give you a good idea. I think to the UK, it's typically around like 27 to 35, depending.
The scythe is called the Wretched One.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scythe cuts literally through realities. He can cut the reality and he can traverse through it. That's what Mortem does. And he goes everywhere to collect as many souls as he can for the Monstro so he can be free. That's what he wants. He wants to become free. So he's not really a good guy or a bad guy character. He's basically doing the work for his master so he can be let go forever. Maybe that'll never happen. Who knows?
Our website is mischieftoys.com.
Yes, check out mischieftoys.com for all the Mischief Toys goodness. And sign up for that newsletter. The newsletter will give you all the information that you need. And also follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Go to Facebook. You can follow our brand new Facebook page, Mischief Toys. And join our group, Mischief Toys. It's a great group. And we love running the group and interacting with everybody who's there. It's fantastic.
I brought Fritz up, and I think I squeezed a fart out of him.
Will we do a glow mortem?
Maybe.
I'm just going to tell you this. Fuck yeah, we're going to do a glow mortem. Eventually, I don't know when, but I would love to do like a bright green glow mortem. I think that would be super sick. Maybe multiple colors. I don't know. We get crazy around here. We like to have fun. That's what we're all about. But I think we can do some really cool things with this guy. Make sure you get yours, the very first one ever. And like I said earlier during the live, we are actually going to make some changes to this Mortem in future iterations. So this will literally mark both the common and first run, the very first version of this character. We're not going to change anything in terms of the mold, but maybe a little bit of the artwork and design in terms of like paint job. So we might change a little bit, but more to come about that. Mortem to come about that soon. But look, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you. We love you guys, and you guys help our business continue, help the Mischief Toys story to grow, help all of what we do grow. Gastlecast, Mischief Toys, all these things, and we are so appreciative. You're a part of this family. This is a family that we have going on here. And we really love you guys so much. So thank you for all of the support. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, and thank you for giving us not too hard of a time with Chris's crazy idea for Mortem.
Okay, Heather's pushing that real hard. I'm a big asshole. Mikey says, wow, look at you guys. It's amazing how far you've come. Yeah, dude. Look at your toys. Look at your toys your company offers. Y'all have done so well. It's been so cool to see this. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, we've come so far. And now in New York Comic Con, we're going to be on the same side as Funko and all the other big boys. We're one of the big boys, right? We're going to be one of the big boys this year. Now,
Lump, didn't you say you weren't going to be at New York Comic Con? Oh, you mean, okay, you're talking Thursday for
this
Mortem.
Thursday. Yeah, right.
I thought you were talking about New York. We've been all over the place with our conversation tonight.
Thank you, Lumpy. You're so sweet.
I thought you were coming to New York, and I was like, wait a second.
I can't wait to see everybody at New York Comic Con. By the way, it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be cool.
I'm going to play the narrator video once again. You guys will be able to see him once again in all his glory, talking about his story about cutting through various realities in order to gain those souls for the Monstro, his master, his Lord and Master. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying tuned and being here the whole time. I know there's a handful of you that have been doing that. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. We are going to be showing the very first New York Comic Con exclusive right there at our Patreon next weekend on September the 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be going live via Google Meet, and we'll be hanging out, and we'll show you that first figure. Brand new mold, black light, super ill. It's such a fucking cool figure. You like this guy, you're going to love that figure. What?
Can I?
You got to be quick.
You got to poop or something?
No. I mean, I'm just, yeah.
Can I say something really special
Of course
about next Saturday's Patreon?
Please.
It's happening on my half birthday.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I
Are
know you
serious?
guys care so much. Bring your party hats, baby.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, thank you. We love you, and we can't wait to see you. Also, Thana Reyes, it's going to be a blast. All right, here's the video of Mortem once again. We'll
Thank
see you.
you.
We'll see you very soon. We love you guys.
Bye.
See you soon. We'll see you in a brand new video tomorrow, per usual. See you later.
Mortem is here. Time and reality hold no boundaries for the Netherworld Soul Collector.
I cut pathways through dimensions to collect the souls of the living, to feed the hunger of my lord and master Demonstro, until his hunger ceases and he releases my shackles.
Protect your souls and make mischief. reality hold no boundaries for the Netherworld Soul Collector.
I guide pathways through dimensions to collect the souls of the living, to feed the hunger of my Lord and Master Demonstro, until his hunger ceases and he releases my shackles.
Protect your souls and make